Well, no matter the time of year, even in December, I can always find a way to make a connection to the Minnesota State Fair.
Of course.
Today, a particularly tasty and close connection, the turkey to go sandwich.
I love that sandwich. The guys behind one of my favorite State Fair foods also have another thing cooking. The young entrepreneurs just finished shooting the second season of their HGTV show, Renovate to Rent. And here with more, we're happy to have Drew Levin and Dan Perkins back with us. Hi, you guys. Nice to see you.
Good to see you again.
Usually I only see you in the turkey to go booth.
I know, it's nice.
In the summer, we walk past and say, hello, how's it going?
It's a treat every summer to see you guys.
Now, here's what's interesting. You guys both 31 years old, right?
Yep.
And you own over 70 properties in the Twin Cities.
Are you feeling like you need to accomplish more?
This feels, this is upsetting for me to know. Do you ever have a sort of a surreal moment as you look back and think, boy, we've accumulated a lot of success so early on in life?
Honestly, no. We get phone calls from tenants regularly that bring us right back down to earth. So I wouldn't say we're really reveling in our success as much as we're just keeping our nose to the grind and actually working hard every single day just to keep it all.
Yeah.
We manage all the properties, so it's a lot.
Wow.
So what you see on TV is probably just a tiny amount of all of the work that you're doing, right? So Danny, tell us how the show works and what people see and what percentage of that is your real life.
It's actually the fun part of what we do. We look at different investment opportunities, we decide which one that we want to purchase, and we have plans, we renovate it, and then at the end of the day, we see if we can rent it out.
Yeah, that's cool.
And so I think we do have some pictures here, too. I think that you guys can kind of walk us through the magical touch that you have on these homes. A living room that we could start with, and I know that those can be challenging depending on what you're going on.
Here we go, look at this. And you guys do this, this is all the real deal that you do in the Twin Cities. Okay, so tell us about this one.
This was a foreclosed home. There was, we called it the flipper gone wrong, that we try to make right. That he tried to kind of sparse out different rooms to make extra bedrooms. He was obviously in financial trouble.
Yeah.
So we literally knocked down both of those walls, brought a lot of the original character back, because this home had a lot of beautiful charm to it.
Look at the after of that. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean,
We had to find a piece to fit in that opening, and we went to a salvage yard, and it was pretty difficult to find something that fit just right, but we were lucky to find that. And then Dan did this project with the coffer ceilings, which is really cool, just to kind of bring the home back to its old character.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is so cool.
and that coffer ceiling, that project was a lot of fun. It was a couple $100s. It was pine. We stained it. We nailed it to the ceiling, and it looks great. I mean, you would not think that that wasn't part of the original home.
Okay, so that's some good takeaway. That could add a lot of character even to like a suburban home that's newer.
Of course, and
just
it's an
make
easy
it look
project.
like it has more character. Really cool. Okay, let's see more.
Yeah, let's look at a bedroom disaster. I'm sure bedrooms can be awfully... Oh, boy.
Look at that texture on that ceiling.
Wow. Hello, popcorn.
Exfoliates.
Same house, actually.
Really?
Yeah, that's the same house. This is up in the attic area.
So we had a wood paneling thing going on.
Yeah, I mean, so if you look at the square footage of the ground, obviously there's a lot of square footage there, but you can see the slope of the roof. It's kind of challenging to get certain, headrooms for the bedrooms and desks and area, but I think
It's cool, though. It's interesting.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
So this was the biggest challenge. Yeah, because we needed to make this into a master bedroom. There was no other space for a good master in the house. So trying to figure out how to work within the pitch of the roof was the biggest challenging part. And Dan did a great job. We you ended up building in some storage into the walls.
Yeah,
a lot of custom woodwork there that we built in desks and built in storage, and we actually built a bed frame so tenants didn't have to bring it up, and all we did is build bring their mattress.
And you got rid of that popcorn ceiling?
We actually, we got rid of it and then re-sheetrocked everything.
And that makes a big difference.
Absolutely.
I mean, my parents scraped theirs in their house, and I think it makes it look even taller, which is odd that it does that.
Absolutely. Just a few small little things that you can do to completely update the space that bring it back to something that a tenant really wants to rent.
Oh my gosh, so cool.
I love a good bathroom renovation. I'm sure sometimes you guys go into bathrooms and just think, what have we done?
Like here.
Why did we buy this?
Why did we buy this?
Look at those two sticks holding up that baby.
I actually got to kick those down.
You did?
The sink held. I mean, it didn't even fall.
Look, it was hanging right in there. Okay, so you start there. Now this is a challenge because you don't have that much space in this bathroom.
No, it don't have a lot of space, so we kept some of the plumbing layout the same, just updated everything, but we really wanted to make a cool accent wall.
Wow.
And look, that's exactly what we did there.
Now, when you're looking at renovating to rent, and for anybody else who's thinking about doing this, is keeping the plumbing in the same place? That has to be the goal, because if you're moving plumbing, doesn't that get to be so much more work?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, if you want to, if you're on a budget budget and you want to be able to keep some of the plumbing the exact same, otherwise you're going to have to reroute everything. That's just going to add more to the budget. But sometimes you have to do it just because the layout doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, that cool accent well, though, you'd think that might make it look smaller in there, but it really doesn't.
Even with the dark wood.
It was a reclaimed wood that was from an old wine barrel, so it still smells like wine if you go up and smell it.
That's a great
It
bathroom.
was really cool. It was small, but I mean, kind of one of the advantages of a smaller bathroom is you can go higher on features because it's not that expensive, on the price per square foot.
That is so cool.
Really
Okay,
cool
we got to
product,
see a kitchen.
Yeah, show us a kitchen. I know people buy houses based on kitchens often. You can buy or just say no.
This house, Dan and I actually lived together 8 years ago.
Look at you guys. You cooked family meals in there.
Yes, but it needed a lot of upgrading, and it was in a great location, so we thought it would make sense to go back, buy the property, and do the work.
Looks like it has great space.
Cool.
It has great space. That was one of the things we loved about it. And I mean, you could see that you had older cabinets and newer cabinets. They weren't changed. So instead, we just painted the upper cabinets, and then we just kept the lower cabinets, changed the layout, and it worked. And we did it for relatively cheap as well.
You guys, that is so
great.
cool. Okay, before you go, turkey to go. I heard you have something new with your turkey to go sandwiches that we get at the fair. We love getting them at Target Fields.
Now at Target Center.
Oh, look at that.
That's awesome.
This is us working in your booth there at the fair a couple years ago.
Distinctly remember Chris absolutely winning the competition.
Is that right?
Am I not right?
You told me that I got an A for customer service, and I was
You were
great
great with the
customers,
customers. There's
Drew.
no question about it.
Chris looks straight-faced and focused there, though. I could see him getting in a real zone.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Oh, we love it. Well, that's awesome. You can get it during Timberwolves games. I cannot get enough of the turkey to go. It's nice to see you guys. Thanks for coming back.
Renovate to Rent has a new episode airing next Wednesday, December 10th on the DIY Network.
Watch for it. Very inspiring. Coming up later in the show.